joined by Tennessee's newest football commitment, Miles Campbell. Miles, you picked Tennessee on this Monday. It's your birthday, so happy birthday. And, kind of what led you to pick Tennessee?
Just the relationships I built with Coach Ossovic, Coach Channing, Coach Pruitt. Um, they've just, turned my gut feeling that I had with them being a great school into just a place I want to go.
When you sit and talk with Coach Oz, just talk about that relationship. I mean, he's had an impact, up in the Northeast with different guys, Katron Evans, Aaron Willis. When he took over the tight end position, how did that change things with Tennessee? I mean, I know you had a good relationship with Coach Niedermeyer, but talk about the differences there.
We clicked right away. He's from the North, from New York, and I'm from Delaware, actually. And most of my family's from the North. So we clicked right away in that aspect of it. So just as a personal level, we clicked. And football-wise, he's easy to talk to. Overall, he's just a great guy and easy to talk to.
Jeremy Pruitt, what did that relationship mean to you? And to have a head coach that's such a player's coach that stands behind his guys, how big was that?
Pretty big, to have a head coach like that with that stature, just to be able to text or FaceTime call whenever you needed to, was pretty big.
Talk about your game a little bit. What do you feel like you do well? I mean, is this something where you feel like, hey, my game is here, but I can get it to there? I mean, you feel like your best football is still ahead of you?
Oh, for sure. Last season, I definitely had mismatches with just my size and strength. Now I'm working with Terrence Edwards to just become mismatches in my feet and overall not just strength, but footwork and being more versatile in that aspect.
They talk about, whether it be wide receivers or tight ends, learning how to use your body. Jawan Jennings was a guy here last year. He knew how to use his body. He wasn't the fastest guy in the world, but he knew how to separate, knew how to use his body to his advantage, had good hands. When somebody talks about using your body, how would you describe that to the common fan of understanding how to use it to your advantage?
When it comes to using your body, you just have to you're not going to always be faster than the guy. You're not going to always be stronger than the guy. But as a ball catcher, you know where you're going. The defender doesn't. So you can use that to his advantage and set him up one way, think you're going that way, and just break him off.
So when you're working on your game, is there a particular area where you feel like you can still get better?
Oh, for sure. I can definitely always get faster, definitely get stronger, just more physical.
I know some big time schools came calling here lately. Georgia came after you here, of late. Auburn was there. There have been other schools, Georgia Tech as well. But when you sit down and talk things over with your family, were they just more comfortable with Tennessee than they were the other schools?
Yes, sir. Overall, they thought Tennessee was a great fit for me. Distance wise, they can always come and see. So that wouldn't be a problem. But overall, they thought Tennessee was just the best fit for me.
When Tennessee's talked to you about how they'll use you, what have they said?
Oh, definitely. Split me out wide to create mismatches, and then once I could become bigger and used to the college lifestyle as a football player, definitely put me in line blocker and help out in that game so they don't have to sub me out.
So you're happy to have this done, and you can just kind of focus on your senior season, as we all hope there's going to be football this fall, and
Yes,
finishing out in stride there at South Paulding.
yes, sir. I'm definitely glad that I get to have a little break and definitely be able to focus on the season and focus on South Paulding.
All right, so Brent Hubbs and I, we made that trip down to Georgia. We saw you in early March. So
Yes,
we
sir.
saw Cody Brown, check. We saw Julian Nixon, check.
Mm-hmm.
We saw you, check. Another guy we saw was Smile Munden, and he's right up the road from you at Paulding County. How well do you know him, and how much will you kind of not necessarily like pressure him, but be in his ear?
I've known him since we were young. We played on the same rec ball team, Pop Warner team when we were younger. So I've known him for the most part pretty well. We kind of fell off in the last bit, but I would definitely, try to put my part in to get him to Tennessee.
Well, Miles, happy birthday, buddy, and congratulations, and we look forward to hearing from you later on this year.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.